Welcome everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about the topic computer-based patient records under the subject neural networks and its applications. CBPR stands for computer-based patient records. So CBPR are the digital records of a patient's medical history maintained over time. So it helps us to store the information such as demographics, medical history, diagnosis, medications, and the treatment plans. AI and machine learning assist in collecting and analyzing the patient's symptoms. So the CBPR improves the efficiency, accuracy, and the quality of the patient care. So these are the reasons why we are going for the computer-based patient records. So what are the importance of the CBPR? So first one is it improves the accuracy. So it reduces the errors from handwriting and a manual entry. Thereby, computer-based patient records will improve the accuracy. Second one is efficient data management. So it organized storage for easy retrieval of the data. Next is the past diagnosis. It analyzes the past records to support the diagnosis. Next one is a remote access. The doctors can access the records from anywhere. So thereby it enable the remote access. Next one is the better decision support. So artificial intelligence helps in clinical decision making. So these are the importance of the computer-based patient records. So that is the improved accuracy, efficient data management, faster diagnosis can be made, the remote access is possible, then better decision support can be provided with computer-based patient records. So how the history is taken by computers in the CBPR. History taking collects the patient's symptoms, medical history, and lifestyle details for diagnosis. So the key features includes automated symptom collections. Patient can enter the symptoms in an interactive system. AI chatbots ask the guided questions and searches for possible conditions. So that is automated symptom collection can be made with other computers. Second one is a structured data entry. It uses various templates and digital forms for systematic data entry. So it will record the symptoms, medications, allergies, and diagnosis, etc. It reduces the missing or incomplete patient information. Third is artificial intelligence and the machine learning. The natural language processing interprets patient text inputs, pattern recognition links the symptoms with the diseases, predictive analysis such as for the possible diagnosis. Then real-time decision support can be made with the CBPR. It compares the symptoms with the medical databases, provides the real-time suggestions and alerts. Next one is a personalized history analysis. It includes the questions based on the previous patient records, thereby reduces the repeated questions and improves the interactions. Next one is the advantages of the computerized history taking. So what is the advantage we are going for the computer-based history taking is the time efficiency. It saves the doctor's time by pre-processing patient information before consultations. Next is reduces the human errors by eliminating the misinterpretation of handwritten notes. Next is a standardized data collection. It ensures the consistency in patient records. Next is a data security and backup. So digital storage it prevents the data loss and ensures the privacy. And also the better patient engagement can be made. Patients can actively participate in providing their medical history. So these are the advantages like time efficiency, reduced human errors, standardized data collection, data security and backup, better patient engagement. So these are the advantages why we are going for the computerized history taking. Then, what are the challenges and limitations with the CBPR? Is first one is a data privacy concern. So, ensuring the confidentiality of a sensitive patient data. Next is the integration issues. There will be a compatibility with the existing hospital system, so which make it as a complex thing. So the compatibility with existing hospitals and to some other resources can be a bit difficult. Next one is patient literacy and accessibility. So not all patients are comfortable with the digital interfaces. Next is the initial cost. So high investment in a software and hardware infrastructure is required. These are some of the challenges and limitations with the computer-based patient records. Next is the dialogue with the computers. So dialogue with the computer means how the human can communicate with other computers and what are the various types of human computer dialogues. First one is the command-based interaction. Users provide the specific commands and the systems will execute them. So this is through the commands we can make the humans to interact with the computers. Examples command line interfaces like Windows command prompt or Linux terminals can be used. Second is a menu-based interaction. So users can select options from the predefined menus. So example is in ATM screens, software setting menus. We can interact with the menu based. Third is a form based interaction. So users can fill out forms with the structured data input. Example, online registration forms, job application portals, where we can make use of the forms to interact with the systems. So the next one is the graphical user interface, GUI interaction. So user can interact through the graphical elements like buttons, icons, and the windows. Example, in Windows, Mac OS, and smartphone interfaces, we can make use of the GUIs for communication. Next one is a natural language processing, NLP interaction. So computers can understand and respond to the human language. Examples in the chatbots, artificial intelligence virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, where we can able to interact with the computers with the human language, and we can also receive the response from them. Third one is a speech-based interaction. So users interact with the voice commands. Example, voice assistants or a voice to text application. So where the speech-based interaction can be made. The next one is the gesture-based interactions. The users can interact through the body movements and the gestures. Example, touch screen devices, VR motion controls. These are some of the examples where the gesture-based interactions can be carried out. And the next one is what are the various neural networks which is used in the human-computer dialogues. The first one is a feed-forward neural networks. And there are various advanced neural networks also available. So for a high range or a complex applications, we can make use of the advanced neural networks. So the difference is the way we are training the networks and what are the various activation functions we use to train the network. So this will be difference or the updation of it in what way we are going to update the way. So these features will differs in the advanced neural networks, and these are the some of the neural networks which we are using in the human computer dialogues. Feed forward neural networks is used for the simple text classification task in the dialogue systems. Example, identifying the user intent in chat box queries. So for a simple text classification, so the feed forward neural networks accuracy will be more. So that's why for a simple classification, we it's better to go for the feed-forward neural networks. The second one is the recurrent neural networks, so which is called as RNN and long short-term memory LSTM. So we can use this particular network to handle the sequential data, enabling context retention in conversations. Example, AI-powered customer service chatbots, remembering the previous messages. The next one is a transformer models. Example, BERT, GPTs. So these techniques can be used for the transformer models. It is used for the advanced natural language processing and conversational use. Example, chatbots, Google bots for smart search query processing. The next is the CNN, convolution neural networks in speech recognition. It will extract the features from the audio inputs for voice-based interaction. Example, voice assistants like Siri and Google Assistant. So these are various neural networks which is used for the human computer dialogues. So thereby the computer based patient records will plays a major role in our day-to-day life. Thank you all.